Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn, and we're doing part 3 of our Intrepid Dawn Mass Effect Andromeda playthrough. This is a Let's Play, where we're going to do all of the story missions, and pretty much as we can. This is part 3. The other 2 will be in the archive on the on our YouTube channel, and this one will be as well after it's finished processing after the stream. So welcome back. We have taken care of Eros at this time. We'll end up going back there because there's some story missions I want to complete. Before we do that, I wanted to continue on. And in Mass Effect tradition, once you've completed a mission, you pretty much move on to the next one by speaking to your crew and getting any other insight necessary. So I wanted to do that real quick. Wait 2 seconds, I'm just setting up something on the stream. So we're trying something new today. I'm actually streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Hitbox all at once. So you can choose your favorite platform to watch this, and we'd be certainly happy to have you watch any of them. So just one moment for me here while I get this set up. Okay, sorry about that. So now we have it going. I can see chat from all 3 streams. And if anyone wants to interact with me, you're welcome to. I will be talking on this one because I do think it's important. So I also want to give a shout out to Emily B from work. She took my late shift all week, so I've been able to stream a little bit. Life hasn't always worked out like that in terms of letting me do so. But let's see. So I'm looking for other crew members to speak to. Find out what they think about dinner tonight. Okay. Don't care about that. Is anyone in the med bay? Ah.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
You know Sarah's the good one.
I think you're both trouble. Hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Down.
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Shot down. She rejected me. Alright, so the first time I've been rejected by a woman in the Andromeda galaxy. Won't be the last, but certainly disappointing. Alright, so I didn't see anyone else down here. They might be back in the engineering section. Okay, so apparently they didn't want you to explore the ship before you did your first mission, because I went in there before and she didn't talk to me. So that must be a thing. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm still fixing something with this. There we go. Good. Right.
If you're looking for me, I'm in the escape pod room.
The escape pod room. Excellent. I don't know where that is, so that actually probably should have been the first thing that I found when I got into the ship. I mean, alright, so this looks pretty cool. So we had a place for it, too. Really like it. Streamlined. Honestly, it looks like it's a little too much rule of cool versus, you know, like, actually functional, and it should have some guns for defense like the other Mako did, because that just makes sense. That's kind of a backwards move, but otherwise I like it. I mean, it's definitely sexy looking, which is what they're going for. Alright, now where are my people? I don't see any. Alright, through this door. Here we go.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Right. What?
Never mind. BS for the requisition. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded.
I love that they're willing to go with the language in this.
Tastes
Finally
better
about
just
time we
thinking
get an
about
adult
those
game.
days.
I wanted adventure and mystery at the edge of known space. There was so much to see. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
I hoped my Alliance career would lead to adventure, exploring, hunting dangers in the dark. Didn't happen. Couldn't. But here, everything's new. And I want to see it all.
I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Okay, so I'm sure we were just all drinking hot coffee and stuff. Not getting the Pathfinder drunk before he goes out and does his thing, right? Alright, so welcome to the stream, everybody. I do see that we had a few people join. Appreciate it. We're playing Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh, here we go.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister.
Younger sister, right?
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Now's as good a time as any.
No. I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
I think I just flirted with her. I don't know if that was really my intent. First of all, I mean, just getting into the logistics of it, the bone on her face would actually be quite a problem. I don't see me getting over that. Analgesic gels and whatnot. Right. It looks like we have our engineer up here. That's the lift. I do the Star Trek style lift. Always have to have a lift engine.
Pathfinder making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked and idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
Okay, none of that. Alright, so this is a flirting option. I just got that. Alright, we don't want to do that.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Yeah, so they're pushing that on me. Not interested. But the Scottish chick, Irish chick, I don't know what type of accent that is. That's kind of exciting.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Again. Let me first see if I can find the rest of the crew. There we go.
Nice place you found.
Oh.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
What the hell was that?
I know that look. It's just my biotics reacting to all this. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Interesting.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one before the initiative.
How in the hell are you an
Some
Asari
things stick,
commando?
though. Like losing the old man.
You're human.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, The Golden Worlds?
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
Okay. I am gonna flirt with her. I'm hoping that in a mod I'll be able to change her hair. I think that's really all that she's away from being attractive for me.
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
Don't be charming when I'm mad at you.
Are you? You're not glowing. Blushing, maybe.
Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Okay. See if I can talk more. Hey.
Hi there.
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
You're not technically military anymore.
Can't get anything past you, can I?
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Talane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. You probably had a more exciting time defending that Arcturus relay. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper. Kalia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Who'd pick a fight with the most powerful species in the galaxy?
Themselves, usually. Terrorists, cults, rogue Ardat Yakshi, people demanding a withdrawal from the Citadel. The Asari were spacefaring when our Roman Empire was new. Didn't fix all their problems. Sometimes you need commandos for that.
You were in the Alliance before you became a huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accidents. But we couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus mass relays. Off to glory, while I stayed behind. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
We needed to start over somewhere new together. Or as together as we could. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
After 4 years with Asari Commandos, you must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing cards once.
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow.
Okay.
See you later,
Considerably
Cora.
impressed.
I'll be here.
Alright, so I genuinely like Cora. I think that her character's kind of exciting. There's a lot of places they can go with that. And we haven't really seen anybody lose control as a biotic.
Strike
Mass
team
Effect.
ready
I
for
might actually
deployment.
be misremembering that. Maybe that did happen. And I have no idea where the hell the escape pod thing is. First, I just want to look at this, because this game is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I've run around on the ship, and I can say that these windows aren't real. At least they're not modeled on the outside of the ship. They must be projections or something, which is totally cool too. Alright, so I have to go back to the med bay, and I have to try to find that escape pod. It would be really nice to know where that is in case of emergency, don't you think? Nothing that says, hey, go here. Bathroom? No. Alley? Comes the med.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
So how did a sorry doctor end up on the human Ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, so she made me come in there just for that. Now, I don't know where this escape pod is. I guess it's down here somewhere. Cargo bay. Maybe I'm not supposed to find it. That's also possible. See if I can talk to them a second time.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Plans are useless.
Like you said, we had no idea what Helios was really like. What good's a plan?
Adapting to problems as they come up. I like that.
Good. Since you're probably gonna have front row seats to me winging it.
Looking forward to the show.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm trying to go something from the other stream. Okay,
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
That just sounds like you're taking advantage of people.
I get people what they want, and they do want, or they wouldn't pay.
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually I figured out something was going on, something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't really work for me as a love interest. Sorry about that, Jorgie. He just texted me that I better get with her. Don't see that happening. Okay, so I guess PB is kind of out of the question. Can't find her. And Liam, I can't talk to him. Oh, I have to be behind him like that.
Pathfinder?
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
An impatient rookie frustrated by procedure? That's overdone.
I know, right? I wanted new, and I got it. And that led me here.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like normal. Who's that describe?
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep to tradition. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
Okay,
We'll talk later.
it's kind of boring.
I know it.
Alright, so I'm not going to be able to find PB. So I guess the whole point of me going to speak to that doctor was for her to tell me that PB's a recluse, which, I mean, obviously we know. Just from looking at it, or just from before.
Strike team ready for deployment.
Alright, well, I don't really care about that either. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go to the bridge. Alright, so last stream we took care of Eurus. Maybe this is
We
it.
haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Okay, I gotta speak to Lexi. Loadout station. Let's make sure that I love these Pathfinder weapons. And last stream, I found that I really love the sniper rifles. They're amazing. So I think I'm gonna try to make sniper rifles and pistols. So I'll have an up-close weapon and a long-range weapon as the two that I use. I'm real excited about that. I want to get some different. I want to get a different helmet. I don't really like this, but I hate that one. I'm pretty much stuck. I also changed the armor on the Pathfinder off stream to maybe this is where this,
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy.
Yeah, this is kind of a
That's
sexist
why I'm
comment,
here.
but her
Got tired of
breasts are really
yawning
kind of
back
saggy
home.
for a computer character. But I like that. I mean, they look pretty natural. Okay, end disgusting rant.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
Oh, we're going Captain
I
Kirk
think
too.
tackling you anywhere would be
everywhere.
fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes, I'm #1. Buy me a
Cannot
drink
wait
sometime.
to take that
Who
stupid
knows what
raccoon
will
shit
spill
off
out
her
of my
face.
mouth.
Need a texture pack.
Then
like, immediately.
again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Alright, so we'll talk to her again. We're 2 and 2 with everyone.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
You really won't tell me what you're working on.
That's right. Next question.
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
Drek is on
What
the
about-
ship. Fail.
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
Oh, is it my turn to talk?
Ha! Sorry. Yeah, I should work on my motor.
You might find that people reveal themselves more freely if you give them a chance. Cora included.
Really good advice.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Holy shit.
Not much at all.
Direct.
But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. The one who woke me up early. But now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
I don't know. Don't friends and loved ones make all the effort worthwhile?
I've always been self-motivated. Don't need much more than curiosity to drive me forward.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Okay, first of all, I really like the jacket he's wearing. Might have one of them made. It's not a difficult pattern for them to make. I don't know. I have a Finn Poe Dameron jacket from episode 7 in real life.
What
It's
can I do
awesome.
for you?
Leather. Matches the movies.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
By legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
I wonder if that's a retcon. I always thought they only lived 20 years. So I wonder if they doubled their lifespan, because that would otherwise seem strange. I mean, maybe if you guys in the comments want to tell me, I could be wrong.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
It's been a long time since I played Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, though. Alright, Lexi, I'm gonna flirt with her. I'm flirting with everyone. Riker is really my spirit animal. So, the more alien species I can conquer, the better.
How's it going?
Apparently we don't have anything to discuss.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Yeah, she must not be interested. Alright. First, this is pretty cool. Where should we go? Space is system.
Anomaly on sensors.
Alright, so we're only about 12% through that. The anomaly. Are there other places to go? Not yet. Okay. They were telling me that they had found something. I remember. So this is the cluster then, I take it? Just based on how it's set up, or is this the whole Andromeda galaxy? Hard to know. Okay, it's over here. And these loading screens are really pretty. I mean, that's... But if I have to watch something, that would be fine. Although it is kind of seizure-inducing if that's a problem.
Before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here.
Right, so what do we have here?
Anomaly on sensors.
It's named, it's probably a place I can land. I care about the rest of them. Try that. Yeah, that doesn't exactly seem like the fastest way to the planet. Alright, is there anything that I need to do here? Spin around. Limit exploration, twilight hours. Is there a place I can land? Huh? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Thought I heard something maybe? This way, that red dot, that actually means anything? Guess not, because there's red dots everywhere. But it is a name system, so I thought maybe I could land here. If you guys know if I can land here, let me know. I don't want to waste time scanning something that doesn't have a landing site. Heck with that. System view. Go to the other one that's not named. Where's this anomaly? At least we don't have to do the fueling mechanic. I really didn't enjoy that from the other Mass Effects. I get it, they put in mini games so that you feel like you're doing more, but space, I just want to say, let's go there. Maybe I guess this anomaly is on a world that I don't have charted, so I have to find it. I don't see anything here. Go back to the system view.
I'm picking up something.
If you're... There it is. In the black hole? Really? Okay. Alright, that's kinda scary. Could do that. First of all, that's a pretty crazy representation of what a black hole would look like. I would assume that you couldn't even see it. But if you could, it'd be kind of cool. Hell am I? How am I scanning for?
I'm picking up something.
Where? Picking. Ah.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Okay. I guess we'll do that. I don't really care about mining. This. That was always one thing that I didn't get. We're trying to save the galaxy, but we're gonna mine this. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna do that. It just didn't make a lot of sense to me. Especially if a mission was urgent. It makes more sense here since we need resources. But it still doesn't mean I like to do it. Okay. Yay. I got an aluminum deposit. That was so worth it. Alright, anyway. Inhospitable even for well-equipped Krogan explorers. Actually, that reminds me, I should probably go back there and see if I can get Drax. Not on my ship. I don't know what I have to do to trigger his encounter either. Okay. We're almost done here. I haven't found anything of interest. All these planets have atmospheres, too. And I take it that if there's nothing here, this whole trip was a waste. So I'm gonna have to go back to my journal and try to figure out where we're supposed to go. We have a specific objective. Maybe I should go back and tell them, hey, I did it, go colonize that world. Potential candidate for future endeavors. Okay. Good. Yeah, so we scanned the whole system, and not really even sure why it's out here. Try one more time, see if I can find something on one of these named worlds, and then we're gonna get out of here. I don't want to be too boring, and it's annoying to me to fail. So if my exploration should be limited to Twilight early, maybe I should just cross the Terminator line here and see if I find anything. see anything. Okay, how about this? T is exit, right? And now tell me what the hell I'm doing. Priority ops. Retrieve the unsealed item. Failed that. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, I guess one day when I play Fem Rider, get that. Oops. So this isn't done yet? What else am I supposed to do? Okay, I missed it. Establish an outpost at the appropriate site. Okay. First strike is this crap. Huh. Yeah. Base. Care about that. Bro. Alright, so I guess it's kind of up to me where we want to go. So we're going to switch out of this one. See if we can find another one. Erickson? Zhang He? Hey Jorgie, Zhang He? Yeah, we had a fight about how to pronounce that back in Star Trek Online, and I ended up being right.
Pythias system. Still hoping we can turn Eos around.
Okay, so this is probably good. That sounds better. Oh,
I'm picking up something.
what are you picking up?
Probes launched.
Was
Tracking
it?
a huge mineral deposit.
Oh no, we better go there immediately. Quite honestly, with the political situation on the Nexus, they're just waiting to fail. Everyone's afraid to do anything, and the one leader that hates me is kind of a bitch. I think she's determined just to have everyone starve. Oh wow, I got all that iron. That was fantastic. That's sarcasm. Okay, so that's not where I want to go. This is where... I can deal with that.
This is where the human ark first entered Helios?
Is
Heck
it?
of a wake-up call.
Oh no, this is where Dad died. Finland. Yeah, that's different. Alright, they're all marked. So they're all named. Exciting. And Jorgie is watching the stream today. He wasn't available when we started.
I'm picking up something.
Oh, sweet. Is there an anomaly on the planet? Can I go down and do something? Crater.
Probe away. We've got a crater.
Oh no. Okay. You got valuable resources. Excellent. There's nothing else here? None? Really? I'm super anxious to get to a planet. Make planetfall. Alright, I guess we're gonna go back to the Nexus and see if by doing that I can progress this and get some more places to explore. Maybe punch that chick in the face, because, man, she was a bitch. It's like you're barely holding it together. You're not doing anything here, and now you're gonna be hostile to
been
me.
here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
Oh, so is there a world I can?
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. I
Oh
found
no, it's
something.
Ezo. How awesome. That's really pretty. What in the hell is this? Okay. What about the other clusters? I can't get those? Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll go to the Nexus. All through with the plan. Go talk to them, rub it in their face that I'm awesome, and then see what we can do. Right. And the ship is also very Normandy-like. I guess they would do that to try to appeal to the fans of the original trilogy. It's not necessary for me because this is like a continuity break, so they had the opportunity to really go somewhere new with it. But once again, we get like a Normandy v3, essentially. Not that I'm complaining, I'm fine with it. I just, you have an opportunity to take a few risks, and sometimes they don't do that. Alright, so here I am. Looking awesome in my custom drags. Yeah, that looks, totally want that. Is there a way to go this way? Apparently not.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Alright.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakeem, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Yeah, Carlton,
Maybe
you're totally
crisis
right.
is the time for hope, rather than
looks
hard
great.
truths.
I can get over the facial
That was
stuff.
Tan's angle. But if we pretend everything's fine, who does that truly serve? The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
What's up with this dude? Good to see that you're here. This one guy, if there's anything that happens, he's gonna like save the entire station. Having one man here. Okay, so I guess this is all enclosed and open. And maybe that's a vid screen. Either way, it's pretty cool looking. Hey, how did you get here?
Don't.
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Shore leave is for relaxation. Take some time off. Get a massage. Can Turians even get massages?
Sort of. We get vibrations through the carapace with a hammer. Ugh, not for me. I'm fine, just people watching.
Okay. Got people doing whatever it is that people do. Or saboteuring. Sure. There's a lonely female. Hello there. Oh, no, never mind. I got you what you were saying, Carlton. Wonder if the Avena has been updated. I don't want to waste my time talking to her if not.
Wonder if I can get this part off local traders.
Oh, hello, Pathfinder.
Hello. Just use the console to see what's available.
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
I'm trading with outside sources, and nothing's free out there. Doing my best to keep costs to a minimum, but I need to buy things too.
Oh. I can get a rare black and teal paint job. Kind of exciting. White and teal Solarian design. That actually is pretty cool. Don't have any credits, but pretty cool. Oh, now I have credits. Scavenger helmet look like? Ultra rare helmet. I think it looks like this. Yeah. Not for me. Unless this is stuff I can sell. Yeah, okay, so this ultra rare helmet that I think that looks terrible, I can sell it. Okay. They really need to make it so that you can grab that. I mean, this is computer interface after all, right? PC Master Race. Oh, and it barely have pretty much any value for being this awesome rare thing. Okay. Wait. They have weapons. I don't care what they have. Oh, yeah, I want that. That helmet's way cooler than mine. Doesn't have any armor. Okay. General Merchant, what's up?
Nice to see you again.
You have armor? Maybe a cool helmet for me? No? Yeah, because I definitely want a cool helmet. If I have to wear this helmet all the time, I want to look at it and just be like, that looks amazing. I'm all about the immersion factor with that. Like, I can ignore the mouths and the talking part. That doesn't bother me at all.
That's a relief. Thanks for helping out. I owe you one.
Hey there.
There we go. This guy has one, probably. No, he doesn't. He does have guns. Guns are cool. Wait, I have pistols? Oh. Yeah. That's actually really awesome, but I'll just use my Pathfinder weapons. I think that they're pretty neat. I love how they have the color scheme, too. Armor Merchant, finally! Pathfinder Armor 2. Oh, it's N7, which I totally didn't earn. I'd feel really stupid wearing that. Need to do helmets. There we go. Initiative helmet 2, Pathfinder helmet. Oh. So that is a cool helmet. How much is it for? I can't see it. I need to be able to see it. Come on. Let me rotate the model. Ugh. Alright, I'll take them both. Alright, that's all I care about. Alright, very cool. Kinda like that helmet too, but it doesn't show my face. Definitely want to see my face. Savina still screwed up.
Welcome, traveler. How may I assist?
Oh, different.
What goes on in hydroponics?
Hydroponics is an essential element of the Nexus's life support system. It provides the station with vital oxygen and food supplies. Feel free to stop by and see our botanist, Dr. Camden. He always enjoys speaking with visitors.
Tell me about the tech labs.
Initiative scientists are hard at work in the tech labs, analyzing data and samples acquired within Andromeda. The resulting information is then used to further initiative research and outpost creation. Please be aware, access to the tech labs is restricted to essential personnel only.
I am essential.
What's the Cultural Exchange Center?
The Cultural Center is intended as an educational venue for any new alien species we meet. By teaching them about the initiative, we hope to foster an air of cooperation and understanding.
What do people around here do for fun?
Due to resource constraints, the Nexus's recreational venues are limited to the Vortex. The Vortex is a social establishment where colonists can gather to relax or enjoy a drink. Please remember, consumption of alcohol while operating machinery or piloting spacecraft is strictly prohibited.
Tell me about the Pathfinder headquarters.
The Pathfinder headquarters is located within the Operations Center. It will proudly collect the work of our daring explorers for years to come.
Now why didn't they show me this at the beginning?
Director Jaren Tan oversees the initiative.
Damn. Oh no, that's the dude. Okay,
That's all.
It has been my pleasure.
excellent. Alright, so where are we? Habitation deck, maybe? Operations, where we need.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Okay. Had to get my bearings for where I'm supposed to be.
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults in the
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Remnant fellows probably had the same idea.
What conservation
Wouldn't
effort?
mind a seismometer reading, though. Sam?
My
any chance?
thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Can I borrow your telescope? The light wavelength of the planet might help me.
Of course. I hope you find the methane you seek.
Well, I could just...
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything
So
I
they
can
all
help
have
with?
little side missions.
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
This woman really
Their
wants my
friends and
attention.
family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Okay, so hey there, sorry chick. What's going on? Well, she's not the talkative type. Okay. What's going on, Chief?
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Alright. I use this terminal that's like sparking for everything. Sounds good. Anyone else talking to me? No. Not important enough. Hey, Sid. Sid.
It's you!
You're the human Pathfinder. I'm Sid, Vetra's sister.
Oh, no shit.
Vetra's told me all about you. Well, not all about you, but the important bits. I should probably get back to work. It was real nice meeting you, though.
Like your red marks.
What work do you do here?
Oh, I just monitor comms from colonists. Progress updates, hazards encountered. Note it down, pass on a report to Sean at the end of the day.
Important job.
I know. It's nice to hand in a report and have someone say I helped.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay. I thought I just spoke to Sid. Do I need to do it again?
Engineering update. We are working on accessing
Hi.
power from the Hyperion.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay. Maybe that's a bug. That quest was like, hey, speak with Sid. Okay. Dude, what the hell, man? See that guy in the corner? Like somebody's gonna jump out and he's gonna have to save us like a ninja?
Or is this militia business?
I don't want to speak to you.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Alright, so nobody is like acknowledging anything that I did on EOS. That's not good.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at
Oh,
100%.
hey, Cora.
Well, old man, we're getting there. Put in a good word for us.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
Apparently not, because nobody
That's
can tell
all.
me where to go.
Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
Yeah, sure you are. Hold on. Cora, can I talk to you? Maybe. No. Not so much. Come back here. The right height. Okay. Colonial Affairs. I don't really talk to her. It's gonna be difficult for me to speak to her without getting upset.
No, it's something you want, Ryder? You'll have to see to your own ship. I'm not in a risk-taking mood.
Yeah, did you like
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Of course, Ryder.
She's like seriously the worst leader I've ever seen. Won't even let like the Pathfinder missions continue, the actual missions that are like vital to the survival of this whole place, and she's just like, yeah, screw it. Alright, there was like literally no reason for me to be here, so now I have to try to figure out where the hell I need to go. I think we're gonna go back to Eros. Docking bay? I think so. I do like the colors here. I think it's a pretty unique look for a Pathfinder. Alright, show and talk again?
Hi there.
Nope, apparently not. Let's get the hell out of here. It's kind of like the Citadel back there. You didn't like it. Nobody respected you there, and I get the same vibe here. So we got to kind of carry that over to be, you know, have the continuity with the series. All right. So Galaxy map. Let's go back to Eros. Dang hey. Am I scanning? Scanning the... I guess I have to completely finish a better beginning before it'll let me do anything.
Pythias system. Still hoping we can turn EOS around.
We all share that dream. Fergie's making fun of me. He says I'm old. I don't know what just happened there. Hit some random buttons. Hopefully we got to where we need to be. Yeah, what is this? This is what we want. Do I get to pick my crew yet? Yeah, okay, so I do get to pick my squad. Squad mate 1. Or squad mate 2. Not yet. I'm gonna take 2 of my love interests to see how they play off of each other. Because that's the kind of guy I am. I also want to change my helmet. Is there a difference in the design? Alright, so we're just gonna use... That's pretty... Alright, I like that. Definitely cooler looking than I had before. Consumables, whatever. Weapons. Good. I'm happy with that.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Oh yeah, that looks good. And now I don't have a... Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I don't have my helmet on. But, I like the color. I will definitely stand out now. And I still don't know how to take this helmet off. If anyone knows how to take the helmet off, let me know. My people don't have it on, so why do I? Alright, it definitely looks better now. Alright, so we're just gonna raid this colony of all the supplies that they probably need to get started. Because I'm a greedy bastard. I don't think I was over here before either.
If walls could talk.
Action. With enough sensory data, I might be able to reconstruct an image of the past.
Huh. What does that mean? Yeah, that's just weird. But I mean, you have to suspend a lot of disbelief to even be able to get into a game like this, just because, I mean, FTL travel and all that. Can't really say that's not realistic. When the whole game is built on what's currently fantasy, but what I hope is one day reality. Doesn't mean, I guess, that you have to accept everything. But just, you know, you're okay with terraforming worlds and landing on strange,
Another code, like we already found.
Okay, so I've already done all of this. How do I get my, how do I get my rover? Nomad is ready to deploy, so how do I do that? Over here? Okay, maybe it's a ab thing. I really don't know how to deploy it. That would probably be important. Settings, controls. Probably not. Key bindings, maybe. Nomad. What, maybe? All Nomad. Okay. Maybe I need to do it here. Okay, yeah, so. Excellent. So we got that, and then the terminal. I don't understand what the point of the terminal is. Alright, so we got the Nomad. It just drove out here. Why we didn't come off the ship with it, I don't know. I think that would kind of make sense, but... Alright, now there's all kinds of stuff over here that I kind of wanted to look at. Uh-oh. I think we might be stuck. I'm almost as bad as Georgie. Notice how I said almost. There may not be a way out of this. Okay, that was a mistake. Oh, I didn't notice this before. What happened here? Alright, we're just gonna figure out how to get around this. Yeah, so I think I screwed this up because whenever I initially did this... Get back in. Whenever I initially did this, I ended up going down there. And, so I came up around it, and then whenever we did this the second time, I kind of went the, quote, right way. But I know there's some caves up here and some other stuff to explore from my early access playthrough. I didn't really get to do much of them, so I'm gonna get up there and hope
This remnant site attracted the Scourge, Pathfinder. Unstable activity nearby.
Try this cave on the right. Actually, no, I'm gonna go down in that valley first, and because if you remember from last stream, they said that that was a good spot for a habitation area, so we should get that started. Oh, and they're waiting for me too. How exciting.
Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Yeah, we're gonna go down there.
Drac?
Alright, let's do this. What's up, Drac? Ah, that's why we're not done.
You joined the party. Think I made them angry. Good.
Oh, jeez, there's more.
That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one.
Oh, shot Cord in the face.
Color me impressed.
Where are they? Alright.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
So the clouds parted, and these Ket look pretty keeled over. Maybe us humans can pull our weight after all.
Well, you can, clearly. But there's a lot to do before I'd be that smug about it. You know what? I'm gonna ignore my gut and join up. This fight was good, and we can do it again. And before you go saying you don't need a Krogan, believe me, you do.
The
Who
first
am I to argue
colonists
with that?
sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And their bodies are gone.
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
Maybe more than a little.
Yeah, that armor just looks
This
so
is where
badass.
we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Matches my amazing
Prepping
eyes.
deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call, but research is no good if we're dead. Military.
Can't solve the remnant with guns. Scientific for sure.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Alright. I'm gonna go with science, because, you know, science.
Prioritize research and discovery.
STEM.
That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Science, technology, engineering, mathematics.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that.
We've done the impossible, and that makes us mighty.
Outpost block inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
I feel like I should toss you the keys. Be nice. It's been through a lot.
Understood.
I punch her in the face yet?
Protromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months.
God, I hate her face.
EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption. The Reality Rider? You brought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed.
But after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Watch out for everyone. But not you, right? You're genuine.
I know what I came here to be. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Alright, so now I have to go back. So that was my problem. I didn't finish this originally. Alright, so they put you up here just so that you can kind of see your... so that you can kind of see what you've done. What if I'm gonna die? Oh. My knees are very strong. My legs are made of titanium, clearly. Alright. Oh, that scared me. I thought for sure we had more Ket coming. I was like, alright, I'll shoot him. I do like this helmet, though. I think it's way better than the one I had. I just don't want anything that says N7 on it. Even though it looks amazing, my character is not an N7. He didn't deserve it, and didn't use it.
I'm sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
Came to what? What's going on now? Why is everyone looking so glum?
Pathfinder?
Okay. Well, you mean while I was standing up on the hill, all hell broke loose? Hyperion mode. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna steal this and reappropriate.
Doctors have a name for it by now. He just needs time.
Talking to yourself or are you talking to me? That seems pretty crazy. We should get out of here. He's only been here a couple days, he's already talking to himself.
Pathfinder. A word with you? Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Is this a sure thing, Mitney, or just pie in the sky?
I have no interest in wasting your time. Production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Okay. Like Chorgy said, he just messaged me, no initiative is no team is complete without a Krogan. Totally agree. So what's in here? Is this our military peoples? Looks like it. Do we have anyone to talk to? None of you rank high enough to speak to me. Out of the way.
All night collecting moisture readings.
That's when you know. Sleeping on the job, kid?
It's just what you need after a long day.
Yeah, okay. Shouldn't we have a... You would think that we'd have a military branch here, too, to protect them. Because it's not like the Ket are just not going to come back. I mean, makes no sense. Really? Okay, so what's going on here? Is she drunk? Really? Okay. Alright, now there's some other places I do want to explore here. It's this, the shotgun. Here we go. I mean, I only have 40 or... I assume I can't. It's not letting me do it. Okay. Alright, cool. Check out these buildings and then we'll get out of here. I'm gonna take Drac with me. I think that's gonna be my team. Or Drac and me. Keep the muscle.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
They'll get chewed up if they try.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Okay, so where's the med bay? I'm sure it's like ridiculously far away from everything else because that would make sense, right? And how's this? We have this tiny little lake, so we build a dock, right? That makes sense. Ah, okay, there are places for shuttles to land. Well, alright, that makes total sense.
She wants to wait for the right time and...
Trust me, there's no right time to have a kid.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Took a peek at the plans for the Padromos research labs. Shiny.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
I'm from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Falks Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you.
Kind of an
it's our
interesting
flag.
jacket he has.
Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
It's still kind of jarring to me that I have to take off my helmet. Or it takes off my helmet for the cutscenes, but I can't figure out how to take it off for anything else. Oh. There's something up here. Oh. It's another random building. One of those tender moments between two friends. Not trying to push an agenda on us, are you, Bioware? Of course not. In the future, everybody's happy, and that's all that matters. Alright, so this is the med center. It's not really centrally located. I don't know if this is the best place for it. Man, but I love those jump jets. They're just so freaking awesome. And feel free to interact in the chat, guys. I can see the chat from all three sites we're streaming to.
Bradley really should.
Oh, she is a nice shade of.
Yet you do seem troubled.
That outfit kind of reminds me of Star Trek, like the new ones, like Star Trek Online. Like it. What's up, Ramirez? Oh, that's a dude.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on EOS.
What is
Much
up with
better
your
than
jaw,
life
son?
as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
To be honest, I don't really
served
care.
in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
And finally.
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. He was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And so I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make you have to do your job, right? Get out of the way, Doctor. I gotta scan this.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
Mr. Josephs, I find it troubling that you think I could be swayed from my duty by an offer of credits. I understand Victor Carson is a friend of yours, but that's hardly an adequate reason to release him from cryostasis and send him to Prodromus. Beyond that, from what I hear, you two are a disaster waiting to happen. You know all about the prank you and Mr. Carson pulled on Everett before the journey to Helix. Victor Carson will be released from stasis when I see fit and assigned over to an outpost that best suits his skill set. If I hear you've gone over my head and spoken to Addison about this, you'll have to answer to. I'll have me to answer to. Okay. Claustrophobia, totally understandable. Multiple leg fractures. Well, I can jump off of pretty much anything and land without a problem, so they should probably get these jump jets to everybody, because they're freaking amazing. Alright, so what do I need to do now? I need to find the work rosters. See, those jump jets are just fantastic. Somebody just say something to me.
Hello, Ryder.
Ooh, everybody knows who I am. What's going on here? Dark room.
Henderson at the shuttle landing pad told me.
Dark people. They got a merchant. have any cool headpieces? That's gonna be my pursuit now. Oh, they do have helmet. I already have this helmet, but it's cheaper. Or I think it was more expensive here. I can't remember. Might be the same. Okay. Get up. What's going on here? Space whales. Funny, good jokes, Bioware. In case you're not aware, space whales are a reference to people that spend a lot of money in games like Star Wars The Old Republic, Star Trek Online, Star Citizen especially, though. So, I mean, that can get really out of hand really fast. Alright, so we found the team.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
Alright, I guess we will talk to him after all.
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Fox, chief engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The remnants are a wild card, but Bradley says you have them covered. It'll take work, no question, but I think EOS is really going to be something.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her.
Connor's a chick.
Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
Now I have to
What
investigate
brought you all
that.
the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
Right?
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
Like Guy Fox. Yeah, I'm sure that's what they were going for too. Anything I can scan? Alright, so the monolith site is right there. Conveniently right there. Alright. So there's really no reason for me to put off investigating it. Let's do this. Where's my my ride? Alright. See how if I can hit everything in here on the way out or just most things. There's one.
Sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the four giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
Yeah, personally, I kind of believe in personal freedom. So, if they want to get themselves killed, so be it. Let me see. Where are they? They're over here. Okay, so that's just a way to get us to investigate the other sites as well. That works. Can I change out my... What? But I do have points to spend. Okay, I didn't know that. Combat tools, detonators. Cool. Combat fitness gives you a lot of stuff. Cool. No, regeneration, sure. Okay, that's all our points, but I think that's going to be helpful. Alright. So let's go find them. They're not here.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Actually, before we do anything, can I go explore that cave? Let's see what happens when I do this. Hopefully we don't die. But I tried this during the early access and we died. We died terribly. It was a horrible time. Oh, I've got headlights.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Oh man, I love this thing. Where the hell are they?
Man, I hate the
Looks like that's everything. Yeah, that sniper rifle, though, is badass. Also probably helps him playing on pretty easy. Hack progress? It's hack progress. See this in the top right? Am I supposed to do something? I have no idea what hack progress means.
Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
But the Ark could be intact, like the Hyperion.
Let's hope so.
Their vehicles
Watching
just remind me of
corners.
steampunk.
These
I don't know if
caves
you
could be
guys
a good
get
shelter, if people need
that
it.
vibe as well.
Never liked the caves. Too many Karkins in your sleeping bag.
Yeah, I look at that and I just think, man, that's so steampunk. Not that that's a bad thing. Steampunk's pretty cool. Yeah. You know, I mean, and since this stuff is all on the way to the missions, why would I ever want to scan some asteroid for like 100 of them when I get pretty much that from doing this? So we can avoid those missions that aren't fun.
Tyranny R11 Holor. In need of assistance.
A field log, Pathfinder, issued to patrolling Ket.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing a monster.
Adding to language database.
Alright, so that looks good. Continue on our merry way. After we steal all their cadmium. Actually, what is it, bismuth? Looks really cool with crystals and stuff. You guys haven't seen that? It actually does occur in, you know, fairly similar ways, so that's not out of the question. Another cave down there. Extremely hazardous. Okay, so they don't really want me to go this way yet. Very well. We are flying now. Alright, so we're going into this cave, so what's going on over here? Oh, it's just a shortcut. It's appreciated. I actually like to get Drax down here. Everybody needs a Krogan. Where the hell are they? Are they at this monolith? No, they're over here in the middle of nowhere. Remnant versus Ket here.
Earth had formations like this. Made a lot of kids think of alien worlds.
Water and weather. Nothing tougher than
That gotta hurt. You rock.
Oh, yeah.
The Scourge got to that remnant.
This is resonating now. Probably with the vault.
So it doesn't look like there's really even a point to being over here. Be careful because my life support's getting low.
Wow. The remnant took over. Let's check it out.
Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder.
Looks like Ket ahead. We should be careful. More of PB's remnant technology.
Still not as interesting as the monoliths.
Systems are failing, Pathfinder.
Yeah, trying to get back. Where's the safe zone? Come on.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Yeah, but that's where they are, so I don't know if I can even get over there. Maybe I'm supposed to wait till later. So they kind of gate the planet through that mechanic, which is okay. I guess, you know, if they don't want you doing everything all at once. My life support's deleted though, I should be probably dying. Alright, there's a place up there I can recharge. Then we'll get out of here. Go to a different world, see if we can find anything. Or no, I should go back to the Nexus. The hell with those people.
radiation levels within acceptable limits.
That's good. I don't know if that'll heal the rover. I assume it won't. But my life support's back up. Gonna get out of here. Apparently this is the fast way to do it. Heck yeah.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Right, so now everybody loves me because I fixed it. I thought I fixed it last stream, but apparently I didn't do the last 2 parts, so not everything got fixed. Now I'm the Pathfinder that I claimed. That's good. Real good.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
He looks really good.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots. Just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
Or doesn't seem very impressed. She's just like, whatever.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not
sarcasm.
humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
That went well. I think that went great. So, starting to like everybody already. Except the ones I don't. Unfortunate that I can't jump jet in here, because I would totally do it.
Ready for deployment.
Evacuation drills too. Need to start running those. Good idea. Feeling okay?
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality.
She's the new
Anyone in particular?
Chambers.
I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you Look out for him, Ryder.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Well, if I said that
Not
twice,
in the
sorry.
hallway.
They're paying them.
Thanks for the insight. How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
I'll let you get back to it.
I just can't follow that
I'll
up.
be here if you need me.
Tell me your sob story. Okay. I'm done. See ya.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
So there's a heart soft as rose petals under that uniform.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
I might. For certain
getting harder.
someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something.
You. Ease.
I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Wow. You fight side by side and then she gives you the brush off?
It hurt. One big kick out of the nest. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Then I'll deliver them to you, and then you'll leave me with the cold shoulder again. That's a cool animal. Alright, so now we're going to talk to everyone again, because I did this out of order. Gotta find people. Because no one's where they're supposed to be in their designated areas.
Messing with that vault feels like early brain surgery. Just poking.
Oh.
Hey, what's shaking?
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you?
I'm like sexual
Don't worry,
harassment,
Ryder.
Riker.
I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Ryder, Riker, it's pretty close.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
I just came over here to harass you. I'm gonna go back over there now. And talk to him. But I'm not gonna flirt with him.
Long time no chat. What's up?
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash. Takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
Need somebody to keep the zoo in check.
Zoo? You calling me an animal rider? Ooh, can I be a mongoose? They're like cool cobra killers. No, wait, how about a crow? Smart, irreverent, obnoxious. That's it.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
What about Callow?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
he flies the ship.
We're leaving it at that, then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Okay.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Okay, and just because I have to do it, because Star Trek. Oh yeah, that was cool. That was worth it. Totally worth it.
Hey, Ryder.
Ooh, here we go.
Have anyone else here with you, besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that.
She's
And
like
again, the
bony and
entire
shit, I don't
idea of
know.
leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
You probably
Came here
have
to
work to
harass
do.
you.
We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
No, but seriously, like she's all bony. Like you want a woman that's like soft in the right places. I'm sure that would even work logistically, or that you'd want that.
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
Georgie is totally into the Turian, just to, you know, just message me. Oh, I'm not. No, goodbye.
We'll talk later.
I know.
Even Riker has his limits. So apparently in this game you can romance anyone except the one that I actually kind of wanted to talk to. Won't speak to me. If there's anything else down here. Oh yeah, I definitely want to speak to the Krogan. Bathroom. Here we go.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha! I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
After the stuff that he's been texting me, I don't think that anyone's going to want to watch Jorgie's playthrough of this. Stuff that he wants to do to these NPCs. Pretty bad. Jorgie, seek help.
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Oh.
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh.
Alright. Take a look. Oh, good.
I wasn't I?
That's good enough.
I do that sometimes.
Let's see, do we have any new options?
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
No. Fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright, now maybe I can finally talk and flirt to her. Got the best body of all of them.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
Ew. Oh, sorry.
There's nothing about the universe that suggests a divine intelligence. And most of what we've seen in Helios is artificial, as you said yourself.
Yes, but we're creative beings. Whoever made the Remnant was too. Why should that be proof against a god? Wouldn't a true creator want to pass on the drive to invent?
If everything was set in place by some mysterious creator, why even be a scientist?
If I have reverence for a creator, how could I not want to study their creation? My faith does not hinder my work as a scientist. It encourages it. My senses tell me what the world is. Science shows me how it came to be. And religion tells me why.
Okay.
I apologize if I offended you. I can be insensitive.
You're fine. Being challenged forces me to dig deep in my beliefs. It's healthy. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports.
So what do you think?
We'll talk later.
What do you think that she thinks of premarital sex? Apparently, not so much, because I can't even get a flirt in with her. Check over here. How are you working on? Yeah, a screwdriver, a pair of clamps, and that weird alien thing. That's gonna get it done. No doubt. Oh, that is neat. As I was walking over here, since that wasn't there, I was like, Bioware, and then it showed up. Pretty awesome. Alright, we'll go back to the Nexus, and then we will probably end it after we do that for today, because it's already on. See? I mean, I still feel pretty good, so if you guys want to keep going, we'll keep going. Yeah, let's go back to the Nexus. Speak to Director Tan. Come back a hero. Seriously, every time, I always think, oh man. At some point I'm going to be on the floor, rolling. I wonder why they chose this gas giant. Okay, so they still don't show whether or not you like pass through a force field or what to get into this atmospheric portion. That's okay. And all of a sudden power isn't an issue too, because nobody's mentioned the fact that Hyperion's on the backup systems, unless they fixed the mains and they didn't say anything. I guess power wouldn't be an issue. I just kind of think that in the future they would have solved those things.
We're settling EOS.
We thought that before.
But EOS is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Okay.
Did you hear about the vortex?
Hey guys, can I be part of your friends group? No? Not so much? Come on over
What are
here,
you doing
Vitra.
with that ship? That part doesn't go there. I gotta tell Kesh to do something about her mechanics. Damn, Ryder, you just missed a good show. One of the alarms malfunctioned, and we thought it was an attack. It didn't take long to figure it out, but in that time, they managed to scramble at least half the station's defenses.
Why are the alarms still malfunctioning?
Probably a leftover issue from when the Scourge fried systems. It's not that bad. I once worked in a building with a fire alarm that would glitch every other week.
Yeah. There's Navina over here now.
Jessica DePaul. Hi.
Oh, do we have new?
Jessica. Welcome to the Nexus.
We have new areas?
I see here in our database. Did you have your medical scan? Yes. Good. Let me call it. There it is. Everything's in the green. You're cleared for entry.
I waited my whole life for something like this. A new galaxy. My friends thought I was crazy.
We're all probably a little crazy here, but that's the fun of it, isn't it?
I hope so.
You can proceed to the waiting area.
Thank you.
Okay, so apparently we made one place, and now we're gonna pull off all our people from the Ark. Huh?
How may I assist?
Oh.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure.
It seems.
In order to expedite your entry, you must already receive medical
Oh.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah. Maybe later.
Well, Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
Have you heard anything about the Ket?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, that's a species we won't be inviting here anytime soon. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. While there were plenty of cultures to study, the books on them had all been written. There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard about the initiative, I signed up right away. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges, I couldn't resist.
Okay. Enough of that.
Thanks.
Of course, our hope is that you'll make friends in the cluster and send them our way. And when you have a second, check back with me on a favor I'd like to ask.
Why not just tell me now? Really?
Pathfinder, do you have a
fell
moment?
off.
We,
Need to explain you.
Explain me?
Our new VI over there is meant to describe the role of our Pathfinders, but it just lost all its settings in a crash.
And I fell off.
If you could fix them, that would really help us out. Just talk to the VI, and it'll do the rest.
Alright.
Thanks.
Of course.
I don't know if I can get out of here. Okay. Yeah, I totally think I'm gonna end up being... Oh, thank goodness. Human VI? The Pathfinder.
Welcome to the setup for your Pathfinder Informational VI. I am programmed with all relevant data. However, you must identify which information I should prioritize. First, select your preferred voice and appearance, male or female.
Male, please.
Variable set. Which aspect of the Pathfinder's role should be highlighted? Exploration and discovery, or first contact with new species?
Let's go with exploration and discovery.
Variable set. Next, should I emphasize the role of the Pathfinder team or their partner AI?
Go with the Pathfinder's team.
Variable set. Finally, should I provide career advice to future Pathfinders or an honor of the former Pathfinders?
List the former Pathfinders.
Setup complete. Would you like to keep these settings?
It all sounds good to me.
Thank you for choosing.
So this is Windows 22,000. Looks pretty good.
Implementing changes.
Yay.
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace and
Hello. This display describes our Pathfinders, the initiative's elite explorers.
questions you may have, and eager to learn
Maybe
more
later.
about your own culture.
Enjoy your day.
They're so elite. We don't even have an image of them. Okay. Alright. I am gonna go see Director Tan, and then we're gonna stop for today.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
Right.
Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
That's a good view.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
I guess this is one bet that paid off.
Point taken. Always revel in your victories.
That's why I'm standing here.
Oh, I never doubted you. It was the others. They don't share our vision, Ryder, of a prosperous future in Andromeda.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
The director's had a rough time, stepping into a job he didn't ask for. I sympathize. Let's give him a chance.
As I've said all along, the Pathfinder and I are of one mind.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do us much good if the Ket attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder. Ugh.
Right.
Fail. Inspirational speech
Ryder,
fail.
this is Harry,
It's pretty much
back
how
on
it
the
would go
Ark.
if I was doing it.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Med Bay.
Will do.
Pathfinder, we
Wouldn't
are to
mind having that
contact
on.
Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right. Something about Andromeda viability and perks could be useful.
Hate it. But I'm supposed to. She's a real bitch, and later, well.
This is up.
2003.
Our first outpost, Prodromos, has confirmed full deployment on Eos.
Normandy. Well, everyone from the original Mass Effect, except the Asaris, have been dead for like hundreds of years.
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director Tan. Its origin defies all known explanation.
How? We brought all that equipment along.
And the Tempest's readings are helping, but we've just scratched the surface.
The history of the initiative cannot show that we were defeated by a space cloud.
Some things are bigger than we are.
I will not accept that excuse. This is science, and your merry band over there are scientists, aren't they? Figure it out.
Goodbye, Director.
Something I can help you with?
No, I guess not.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
Yeah, Jogi's right. No matter what I do, the directors keep yelling at me and not trusting me. It is like Mass Effect. That's what they did in the other ones. They're like, the Reapers after the Reaper
Whole
attack.
mood of
There
the
are no
Nexus has
Reapers.
changed since Eos. You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Third time's a charm, if you happen to have a Pathfinder around.
Can't always rely on luck. From here, it's hard work. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
Alright, cool. Let's
Any logistics updates
go
are
do
due
that
within
thing.
the hour.
There's a rock. See that rock? It's very like. I have no idea why it's there. It doesn't. They would. Just a rock. Hey kids, come on in and take a look at it. Wait, weren't you just upstairs?
Any
What the heck is
logistics
this?
updates are due within the hour.
Yeah.
No, it isn't what we want.
Shut up, Addison.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch. This is where numbers become lives. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us.
So I have to do it all. I have to
Hit
be
a
the
threshold.
accountant and the
A
pathfinder.
new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on Prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Affairs, please advise Director Tan
Where's
of your
Brekka?
status.
That's a dude.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Margarita.
I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brekka, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
What in the hell are you talking about?
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
This is the bridge, so that makes sense.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely, but there's an order to things, lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Alright, enough. Stop playing with your Omni tool. Very distracting.
Alright, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Oh.
Maintenance crew,
I have a lot of
please report to the commons area.
leisure. Okay, one pod available. No. Okay, we definitely want to do that. Okay, so these things will give me bonuses over time. Doesn't really do anything that he said I would. Said I was gonna choose which people we were gonna wake up. Yeah, here we go. I want this because I don't ever want to do this. All right, very cool. Select our reward.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
So we're gonna go to the Onan system. First, I'm gonna speak to the Brogan. Oh, there's Jack.
How many times have I told you this story?
343.
Wait, what? You've been keeping count? Rushan, that's not funny. Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station, slightly dented?
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
The two of you seem close.
It's been Kesh and me against the galaxy the moment I got her. Well, maybe not as much now, but it sure was early on.
Okay then.
Pathfinder, thanks for helping Raj and Zara find Atkins. He's not getting out of lockup for a while.
Space.
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
And we don't have anything else to talk about.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Alright. Last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the Arc Hyperion. There's some things I want to do there with these memory blocks and my sister and whatnot. And then we're going to call it for the night. Just a little bit more, guys. Hang in there with me. Now it's been a long stream. But I'm having a great time, and that's something. Right, obey.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now,
Yeah, like, unless this game falls off a cliff, I really don't think that those reviews were warranted. I mean, if you expected this to be the greatest game that was ever built, you're gonna be disappointed. It doesn't matter what game it is.
A few more colonists will be taking you over to the Nexus. You'll need to clear immigration.
There was some kind of emergency when we arrived?
We hit an energy cloud. They're calling it the Scourge.
Wow, that doesn't sound scary.
The Nexus got it worse. As long as you avoid it, things seem to be okay.
Yeah, and I'm just a local celebrity, ladies. Hi. Hi, Scott Ryder. Scott Ryder, hi.
This is not good.
I'll make it right.
Damned exiles.
I promise.
Boy, Pathfinder. Today has not been a good day.
You just said that. What's going on?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromus was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts. It would be nice if the people you banish would just mind their own business, but they never do. Funny thing, people you kill mind their own business, and then it's super easy to take back what they took. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll travel all the way across the galaxy to that like little spot and do that for you. Pretty dumb. That her? Yep, that's my sister. Okay.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. She's okay.
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant. Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Scott? Is that you? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
He's away on a mission right now. I know he's worried about you, though.
Yeah, I know Dad. He probably said, she'll live, and went off to go study some new form of algae.
It wasn't like that. He cares.
How many times has he yelled at you so far?
Oh, the usual.
Well, when he gets back, tell him he needs to stop picking on my little brother. What's home like? Is Habitat 7 as beautiful as they promised?
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
Damn. Well, we knew it could get rough. Dad will find us a place to live.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
And I should be there helping you guys do it.
Well, you were never one to quit, Sarah. A little nap won't hold you back.
Hell no, it won't. As soon as I'm up, I'm helping you and Dad find home.
You got it.
And then...
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. Her condition remains stable.
Sorry, it seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Thanks, Harry.
That's not so bad. Just came out of the Jesus pose there. Just let my arms go down. Anything else to investigate here, or are we just still waking up people? Oh, that's a pretty cool neck trick.
Take a deep breath when you're able.
All right. So it looks like this is where we're gonna stop for today. When we get started again tomorrow, we'll pick up and we'll go to that Onean system, and we should have a good time there. I really like the exploration point of this. So actually, no, one more thing. Let me see if we can go and do the memory blocks. I think that's in the habitation. Okay.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
Yep, so the SAM node thing is over here somewhere.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay. Something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Oh, mother.
Not on my watch.
That's a terrible, terrible image. They should have done better.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. What did you mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
That's all for now.
Of course. Welcome back, Scott.
Do you know anything more about Sarah's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing her with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
Okay. Good.
That's all for now.
Of
Dave
course.
Johnson, we're done here. Alright guys, so we're going to stop here for episode 3. I really appreciate you joining us. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel on YouTube. You can get all of our great content. We don't just do live streams, we actually have quite a few videos that we do pre-recording, editing on, and multiple games, all sci-fi. So if you like it, don't forget to share this as well. Chances are your friends will. And that'll help us grow, and then we can provide even more awesome content for you. So I appreciate it. So for everybody, this is Captain Katarn from Intrepid Dawn. I'll see you tomorrow night for the live stream. Thanks, guys.